It's showtime! Princess Peach showtime to be precise.
Our favourite member of Mushroom Kingdom royalty takes the main stage and has pulled out all the stops for her first solo game in over 10 years. We've got colourful costumes, kooky set pieces, and some pretty corny baddies to boot and be booted.
But is this theatrical spectacle a showstopper or a show flopper? Let's find out in our review of Princess Peach Showtime. Peach gets all the good transitions.
Even a princess as busy as Peach needs time to unwind. So she and her loyal toads head out for a day at the Sparkle Theatre, which goes wonderfully for the first 5 minutes. And there is only one princess who can stop it. Well, one princess and a delightfully cute sparkle sprite named Stella. Together, the two must take on the roles of a lifetime, from Kung Fu master to an expert patissier, and the rootinest, tootinest cowgirl to ever ride these here planes. Each floor of the Sparkle Theatre is made up of 4 levels, or stages, that you'll have to complete, donning the costume of whichever icon is on the front door.
They're all fairly simple and short levels. I think I managed to complete most of them in about 15 minutes.
But there's good pacing throughout that keeps the movement flowing. Throughout each level, there are sparkle gems for you to hunt and collect, which go on to unlock the final boss of each floor. Some are in plain sight, while others are a bit trickier to find. And some can only be earned by successfully completing certain tasks, like not taking damage in a fight.
I don't think a game has ever made me so cranky about missing a collectible.
I'd get all the way to the end and realise I was 1 away from a perfect run. Are you kidding me? Thankfully, the majority of the levels are very satisfying to play, so I didn't mind having to replay a few here and there. Each level has Peach don one of her 10 costumes. Each has its own unique style of moves, and I really enjoyed the variety. Heavy hitters like Mighty Peach can blast attackers and lift heavy objects. Kung Fu Peach can devastate foes with her hand-to-hand skills. And Sword Fighter Peach is quick, efficient, and dazzling with her strikes. Whereas other costumes rely more on grace and precision, like Patissier Peach, whose weapon of choice is well-timed button mash baking, Ninja Peach, who can blend into her environments to sneak up on enemies, and Figure Skater Peach, delighting the audience with her synchronized moves on the ice.
But not all the costumes are superstars.
Detective Peach, for instance, plays like a point-and-click game, and it's pretty boring. You follow a set of very simple clues, point at an object, and something happens. I also wasn't the biggest fan of Dashing Thief Peach either, but I think that was more down to fiddly controls rather than the awesome spy levels you use them in. Sneaking into a restricted area, hacking the controls, disabling patrols, and paragliding to safety sounds right up my alley, but I struggled to keep the flow in the platforming-focused areas, as my aim with the grappling hook often seemed to just not register at all.
Not a deal breaker, but still a bit frustrating. But don't worry, Princess Peach Showtime is pretty easy.
Common enemies go down with 1 or 2 hits, and big bosses follow a pretty classic hit them 3 times in the right spot and they're out pattern. Now that's not a bad thing on its own. Mario games do it plenty and do it well. But here I found the boss fights were tedious, because you're just repeating the same action over and over again in long drawn out sequences.
Something I think Princess Peach Showtime does really well, that almost makes up for that frustration, is its commitment to its world.
Everything happens in the Sparkle Theatre on the big stage, and everything feels like a performance. Backgrounds look like they're put together with cardboard. Whenever there's a big prop or a crazy stunt, you can see the wires. There's even spotlights scattered around levels for Peach to strike a pose for the audience. I adore the amount of action shots we get because they look so cool and so hammy all at the same time.
It's like a video game version of the coolest school play ever.
It even got me to enjoy water levels with Mermaid Peach, something I thought Sonic games had taken from me forever.
When the curtain falls, I think Princess Peach Showtime offers exactly what you'd expect. A silly, colourful, whimsical performance.
Though it may lack in its closing acts, I feel it makes up for it in overall pizzazz, and an encore-worthy effort to offer a variety of playstyles to young spawnlings. While not all of them necessarily click for me, I thoroughly enjoyed my time at the theatre, and I will definitely be returning.
If only to get all my sparkle gems. So I'm giving Princess Peach Showtime 4 out of 5 rubber chickens. I mean, come on, I was 1 gem away. 1! Oh wait, Gem. That's my name.